Hi, friends. My name's Tony Curitan. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Life Skills FYI. Life Skills FYI provides a set of core adult capabilities to manage work, family, and relationships successfully. It's designed to help build the skills adults need for life. Life Skills FYI teaches skills of planning, awareness, focus, self control, and flexibility. They are daily living skills to promote successful, independent living. Skills that every adult should know but were never taught in school. Life Skills FYI premieres on Thursdays at 10 a.m. on our My Virtual Academy Facebook page and on Instagram. Today, we are going to learn the steps it's going to take to replace your personal ID and specifically your driver's license and your state ID. Okay. As an adult, there are certain documents that you need to keep because they're important. They are called personal identification. They should be kept secure so that they are not lost or destroyed. Your driver's license and your state ID card would be one of those documents. As soon as you realize that your license or state ID card has been lost, stolen, or damaged, you need to take immediate action. Without your license or state ID card, you will not have proper identification and you cannot drive a motor vehicle without one in your possession. If you have lost your original driver's license or state ID card, or if it has been stolen or damaged, you can get a replacement from your local Secretary of State office. You can apply to replace your driver's license or state ID card either by going online, or two, you can make an appointment and go in person, or three, you can print out a temporary driver's license and state ID immediately at one of the self-service stations, which is located at any Secretary of State office. Okay. Option one, if you utilize the self-service station, you can do so providing that you don't need to take a new photo for your driver's license or your state ID card. As long as you don't need to take a new photo for your license or state ID card, you can use the self-service station. Self-service stations are fast and easy. You can replace your driver's license or your state ID in less than 2 minutes. Michigan self-service stations offer a fast and easy way to quickly replace your driver's license or state ID in 6 simple steps. Step number 1, you're going to go online to myselfservicestation.com. When you get there, you're going to enter in your zip code and click the search button. The self-service stations will populate and generate a list of locations nearest you. Then you will go to the self-service station in the Secretary of State office of your choice, and you'll go up to the machine, it's almost like an ATM, and you'll type in your driver's license number or your state ID number. And then you'll just follow the prompts. You'll need to pay with either a debit or a credit card. And then you can print out a temporary driver's license or state ID card immediately. Step number 6, which is the final step. Your real driver's license and state ID card with the photo will be mailed to your home within 2 to 3 weeks' time. Easy peasy. Option 2, you can replace a lost or stolen or damaged driver's license or state ID card in person. What you'll need to do is you'll need to have documents to prove your identity, and then you can go online at michigan.gov/SOS and locate the nearest Secretary of State office. Once you do, you can pick the date and the time. Well, you can pick the date. Once you pick the date, they will generate a list of available times for that location. And then you click on the one, the appointment time that you want to go in and enter some personal information, and they will confirm it by email. And then on the day of your appointment, you show up, make sure that you bring all of your documents with you and your payment. Secretary of State offices are open from 11 to 7 p.m. on Wednesdays and from 9 to 5 on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Fridays. Make sure you have the correct amount of money to replace your driver's license or state ID, and make sure you have your documents, because they will not issue you a replacement ID or license without those documents. Once your transaction is complete, they will mail you out a replacement driver's license or state ID in 2 to 3 weeks. Option number 3, you're going to apply for a replacement driver's license or state ID online. In order to utilize the online facilities that the Secretary of State offers, you have to create a MI login account on the michigan.gov website. They make you create this account because, one, it helps identify who you are. 2, it keeps all of your information in one spot where you can just access everything. So you'll have to first go online and create your MI login account. You'll go to michigan.gov/SOS. You can utilize the online feature providing you meet the following qualifications, and they are as follows. Your driver's license has to be current. It cannot be expired. It cannot be under any type of restriction. It cannot be suspended, and it definitely cannot be revoked. You must also be a U.S. citizen. You must have a Social Security card. And if the license that you lost or damaged was an enhanced driver's license, then you can't use the online services to replace it. You'll have to make an appointment and go in to the Secretary of State office to do the replacement. So the steps for applying to replace your card and your license online, again, is as follows. Step 1, you go online to michigan.gov/SOS. Step 2, you will be asked to enter in some personal information, and then you'll need to follow the prompts. They're going to ask you for your name, your date of birth, your eye color, the last 4 digits of your Social Security number, and your driver's license number or your state of Michigan ID card number. Step 3, you're going to pay for it with either a debit or credit card. Step 4, you're going to print off your receipt, and you're going to receive your new driver's license or state ID card within the next 2 to 3 weeks. The documents that the Secretary of State office will accept as proof are, they fall in two categories. They will not accept photocopies. All of your documents have to be original with the raised seal on them. They all have to be certified documents, okay? The first category of documents that they will accept are birth certificate, social security card, valid US passport. It cannot be expired. Either a marriage license or divorce decree, a name change court order document, a military ID card or military discharge document, or school identification card or transcripts. They'll accept those. You will only need to provide one of those documents from the first category. If you don't have any of the first category documents, then they will accept two documents from the following category of documents: a valid foreign passport, a refugee travel document, a valid visa, or an employment authorization card. You'll have to have two of those documents if you don't have one of the above documents. You have to take that with you when you go in for your appointment so that they can verify your identity and give you a new driver's license and state ID card. The cost to replace a Michigan driver's license and a Michigan state ID card. For the Michigan state ID card, to replace it, it'll cost you $10. To replace a driver's license, it'll cost you $9. This is also a list of the fees they charge for renewing your license or your state ID card, making a correction to your license or your state ID card. And with regards to your driver's license, there's an expiration date on it, and you have to renew that license by that expiration date. If you renew it after the expiration date, there is a late fee involved that you'll have to pay when you go to finally renew it. So here's a list of those fees as well. If you have any further questions that you want to contact the Secretary of State office, here's their contact number. Their business office hours are weekdays, Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 5 p.m. You can call them at the toll-free number, or you can dial them directly. Their fax number is listed, as well as their website. The website is www.michigan.gov/SOS. Well, friends, that is all my time for today. Thank you for tuning in. Feel free to contact me if you have any questions. My number is 586-842-0558. Again, my name is Tony Curitan, and I will see you next time on Life Skills FYI. And always remember to adult responsibly.